Well, hello, all of my students. I hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Jay, and welcome to another English lesson where I have the opportunity to help you with your English vocabulary, comprehension, and your English fluency. As always, I am excited about today's lesson. Drop down in the comments section and give me a fire emoji if you are excited about today's lesson. Well, you've seen the thumbnail. Today, I want to teach you how to talk about success. How to talk about success. Success is something we all want to accomplish. At least that's what I hope. And today I am going to give you some phrases and some vocabulary words that you can use in your English conversations. So if you're talking to your children, your spouse, a coworker about success, you will know exactly what it is that you need to say. So let's dive into today's lesson. I hope you're ready for a little bit of learning and laughter. We really hit the jackpot with the new job. We really hit the jackpot with the new job. So sometimes people describe success as hitting the jackpot. Something good has happened. You have accomplished a goal. Hey Jay, I heard you got married. Yeah, man. I hit the jackpot with my wife. She's a good woman. So I found someone that makes a great spouse. I hit the jackpot. Now, of course, people usually use hitting the jackpot to describe the lottery. The lottery is where you guess certain numbers and a computer somewhere automatically or randomly chooses certain numbers. And if your numbers match the automated computer's numbers, then you have hit the jackpot. I believe the last time I heard that the lottery here in this country is over 100 million or several $100 million, and people constantly try to hit the jackpot. Another way you can talk about success, notice this sentence. She's on cloud 9 after passing her exam. She's on cloud 9 after passing her exam. So the key phrase here is on cloud 9. Usually this phrase is used to describe an achievement, a feeling that you have after you have achieved a particular goal. So you may say, you know what, I am on cloud 9 because I passed Jay's English quiz. I am just on cloud 9. I'm happy. I'm excited because I have some type of success or progress. So for instance, in a sentence, you may say, you know what? I am just on cloud 9 because I just bought my first car. So you successfully purchased your first car. Now you are excited. Sometimes you have to learn from failure to achieve success. Again, sometimes you have to learn from failure to achieve success. One part of the journey of success is failure. I can't tell you how many messages I get on YouTube with people that like to talk about their failures in English. If you're going to be successful, you must Learn from your failures. Failures is a part of life. I mean, we're going to mess up. We're going to make mistakes. Some mistakes we make are unintentional and some are intentional, meaning some mistakes you make, you do on purpose. And some mistakes you make are not on purpose, but it's a part of the journey. You must keep going and learn from failure in order to achieve success. Notice that vocabulary word, achieving success. Okay, so to have success, to possess or obtain success. Failure is a part of the process. Think about it like this. Do you remember, I don't know how long ago it would be, but it would probably be easier to think about watching a child learning to walk. First, they learn to crawl, and then when they begin to stand up and get their balance on 2 feet, they try to take steps and they fall. But what do? They get back up and step again. Okay, learning to get that balance and consistently make steps without falling. And before you know it, they have learned to achieve success from their failures or from falling. The same thing with English. You're going to mess up sometimes and from time to time, but keep going and learn from your mistakes. Don't worry about failing. It's just, notice, a bump in the road. I like that. So one way we talk about success and failure is by describing failures as a bump in the road. Okay, it's just a bump in the road. Now, a literal bump in the road, a pothole or a speed bump, okay, it's something that may cause you to have to readjust, but you keep going. Okay, you keep moving, you keep going forward. So one way to talk about failures is a bump in the road. So for example, you may say, I hit the jackpot with my wife, but here lately we've hit a bump in the road. So I'm describing my marriage as going through some problems. But then you may say, though my marriage is a little turbulent and we hit a bump in the road, I am pretty sure we will make it through this and be happy again. Okay, so we describe failures as a bump in the road. He's climbing the corporate ladder with his hard work. He's climbing the corporate ladder with his hard work. So the process of being successful, we describe it as climbing the ladder. Okay. Sometimes we say paying your dues. Okay. If you're going to be successful, you got to climb the ladder. This is what you have to go through. Well, I don't like this. Well, you got to pay your dues. You got to climb the ladder, which is describing ascending or going higher or up. Okay. So there's levels to success. So one day you're here, then you climb the ladder. You're here, then you're here. So you may learn basic words or vocabulary words, then you learn intermediate words and vocabulary words and phrases, but then you achieve success and you put it all together and you're fluent. Okay. Climbing the ladder, or in business, they say the corporate ladder. She missed the boat by not applying for that scholarship. She missed the boat by not applying for that scholarship. So when a person doesn't take advantage of an opportunity that will help them to succeed, we describe that as missing the boat. Okay? Missing the boat describes not taking advantage of an opportunity that can help you to be successful. So for instance, I have English tools, PDFs, notes, transcripts that I give away for free. But some people miss the boat and don't sign up for these free tools. Boom. So if you don't want to miss the boat, use the link down in the description where you can get different notes and transcripts throughout the month. It's amazing. People will ask for them, but then when I say, all right, here's the link, they don't do it. So it wastes a lot of time, but it helps some people. So don't miss the boat. Use that link in the description. Success isn't just about luck. It's also about perseverance. Success isn't just about luck. It's also about perseverance. So when you're talking about succeeding, you have to persevere. Okay, you go through some tough times in order to reach your goals. Now, some people say to be successful, you got to have a little bit of luck, a little bit of good fortune. I don't believe in luck. Okay, I just believe you put the hard work in and you reap what you sow. We're winding it down. He's back to square one after his business failed. Wow. Notice this phrase, back to square one. So sometimes when you're trying to reach a goal or be successful, you don't reach that goal and you have to start all the way over from the beginning. And we describe that as back to square one. Okay, I'm back to square one. I'm back to where I first started. She's afraid of failing, but she's going to give it, notice, her best shot. Give it your best shot. So when you're trying to be successful and you're doing all that you can do in order to be successful, you describe that as giving it your best shot. So learning English may be difficult, but if you're studying, doing something every day, as I tell you, watch a video once a day, take notes, practice, then you can say, look, it's difficult. I'm going to succeed because I'm giving it my best shot. And here's a last phrase that you can use. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. It's a part of it. So oftentimes when you talk about failure and success, we talk about how they go hand in hand. You can't separate failure from success. Failure is a part of success. Okay. So those are some ways that you can talk about failure and success. Let's get ready for today's quiz and let's see if you can answer these questions properly. What is something you have experienced success and failure in? Okay, number one, describe to me something where you were successful, as well as something you have been experiencing failure in. Okay, do that down in the comments section. So you may say, you know what, I've been a successful parent, or I've been successful at my small business. But you may say, I've been a failure at saving money consistently. Or some people may say, I've been a failure at keeping my car clean. Okay, so we all have different success and stories of failure. Share yours with me down in the comments section. Number two, use miss the boat in a sentence. Use miss the boat, the phrase miss the boat, in a sentence. Okay, so that's going to do it for today's lesson. I hope you have learned something that will help you to communicate success and failure. As always, I am so grateful that you have spent just a little bit of time with me. As I always say, make sure you watch the lessons at least twice to help familiarize yourself with the topic of that lesson. Now, if you want to take your English learning a step further, I do offer tutoring sessions. If you would like a one-on-one tutoring session with me, I do them for about 30 minutes and they usually go over, but I have such a great time and I would really like to extend that to you. If you want to have a one-on-one English lesson with me or do it once a week, all you have to do is just reach out to me. The link is down in the description and you can schedule that. Until next time, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Keep studying and keep practicing and learn from your failures. I hope you join me on my next English lesson. I'll see you then.